Credit cards are Conrad Sheehan's enemy, but they weren't always his nemesis. As the former head of consumer payments for Morgan Chase, he spent years building software for credit card and other traditional banking systems.
We open up consumer accounts.
After hearing complaints from big retail clients like Walmart about the high cost and high security risks with credit cards, he was convinced they were not designed to work well in an online, on-the-go world. The desire for an alternative payment system was there.
So I was like, if not now, when? If not me, then who? I knew a lot of people in this industry. I had a fair amount of capital that I had saved up over the years. I never could have done this if I was 25 years old. So that's how it started.
Sheehan started mPayy in 2007 and launched in late 2008. mPayy works similar to popular online payment systems like PayPal and Google Checkout, but with one key difference: there is no link to a credit card number. mPayy users sign in with an ID and a password and then can buy products or pay bills online or from their cell phone. The amount is debited from their bank account, or for those who don't have one, from a stored value mPayy account. The service is free for consumers, and Sheehan says it's both a simpler and safer way to move money.
There's no financial data that is transmitted. You're not typing in your credit card number or your debit card number or your bank account number each time you make a payment. A 16-digit credit card number, a 4-digit expiration, a 3-digit CVV is not necessarily the easiest way to make a payment.
For businesses, mPayy is also cheaper. Sheehan says his fees are about half what MasterCard and Visa charge, with no minimums or monthly fees. He takes a percentage of each transaction, about 2% for small businesses, even less for large customers with heavy volume. mPayy now has 3,000 customers, from individuals to companies like Tournament Games, a website where online players use mPayy's system to buy credits. Sheehan expects revenue this year between $10 and $25 million, and he says he is in talks with some, quote, big prospective customers he would not name. What he would talk about is his current effort to snag a contract from the Chicago Transit Authority. mPayy is bidding to offer a system that would enable bus and train riders to pay their fares by simply waving a card, a keychain, or a cell phone sticker embedded with a chip. And even more appealing, riders could reload their cards from anywhere. No more waiting in line at an L station kiosk while you're trying to catch the train.
Speed is important. It's most important in mass transit because, it's 4 degrees outside and you're waiting for the number 10 Cicero bus. You don't want someone fumbling with a crumpled up set of dollars or a mag stripe, which are terrible.
The closest thing to mPayy right now is the Octopus system in Hong Kong, a contactless smart card used to pay for transit, groceries, and even as an access card for office buildings. In the next 5 years, Sheehan says he wants half of mPayy's revenue to come from outside the United States. He's hoping to break into China with his system and plans to travel there again in the fall.
And we would send a text message out.
Sheehan expects growth to come from micropayments as newspapers and magazines increasingly start charging for their content. With a touch of a button on their cell phone, readers can use mPayy to access articles in seconds. Sheehan also would like to partner with cell phone carriers and is developing a way for people to capture grocery store coupons on their phone and redeem them electronically. For now, mPayy's 6 employees work out of a tiny office in the Loop. Sheehan's investors include U.S. Bancorp and friends from his days as an MBA student at the University of Chicago. He is yet to turn to venture capital.
That capital, frankly, is very expensive, and I think during the last 24 months that if you didn't have patient capital, that you might have your hands full. And this allows me to spend the vast majority of my time on the business, or very often people in my position have to spend the vast majority of their time trying to raise money.
Sheehan's biggest surprise as an entrepreneur? That it's taking longer to drive change and to convince others that there is a better way than credit cards.
Starting a company, you have to be extraordinarily optimistic and I think extraordinarily impatient. And so nothing can happen fast enough. And so that is something I try to temper. We want to drive big change, and you have to do that at big blocks of clients at a time. And so that's the biggest challenge right now.